Welcome back. It is now 6:40. Today is Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and this morning, for the first time since 2020, celebrations to commemorate the civil rights leader will happen in person here in Rochester.
That's right. The celebration is happening today at the Kodak Hall Eastman Theater, and right now we have the new chair of the Greater Rochester MLK Commission and the MC of today's event, Mr. Virgil Parker, joining us live this morning. Virgil, thanks for joining us this morning. Now, let's get straight to it. Let's talk about the theme of today's event. The dream is not dead, democracy is alive. What does that mean?
Absolutely. So we are happy to celebrate MLK Day in person this year. And as you said, the theme is the dream is not dead, democracy is alive. It is a reflection on the challenges that we have experienced as a nation collectively over the last few years that have threatened our democratic process. We want to give people hope that we still believe in a fair democratic process, and that's what Dr. King stood for, and that we can come together collectively to fight for that dream. And we're going to be here to celebrate that today.
Now, Mr. Parker, let's talk about MLK's legacy. What does it mean to people across the country and especially here in Rochester as well?
Absolutely. We understand this year marks the 55th anniversary since the unfortunate assassination of Dr. King, and his death sent ripple effects across the country. He was a person, he was a steadfast leader. He staunchly stood for equality for all. So he was that kind of iconic individual who was about uniting people and advocating for them regardless of their background and their status. So it is the symbolism of strength. It is the symbolism of what we need as an iconic leader in our community, and his life and his legacy should carry on until we can really have a country and a community that we're all proud of.
And speaking back on the celebration that'll be happening this morning, back to in person after COVID, what is that going to be like? What is that going to look like? How exciting?
Yes. It is very exciting. It's tremendous. First time back in person in 3 years. We have the goddaughter of the late Coretta Scott King, who was the wife of Dr. King. We're going to have some joyous music, some celebrations, some strong messaging, and we really want people from all walks of life, as traditional, to come to this event and really enjoy and fellowship. Coming together as a community to love one another is what's most important. So we're really excited, and we thank you to Eastman and all of our partners who've helped us put this together.
Sounds like it's going to be a great agenda, a great celebration all around. Mr. Parker, what kind of message do you hope people walk away with from this event this morning?
Yet to stay encouraged and to recognize that there is strength in unity, right? We as the commission, we're looking to grow over the next years and years to come. Next year marks the 40th anniversary of this celebration. So not only are we in the process of already planning our Juneteenth festival, more to announce at a later date, but we're already looking towards the future for next year and really want to culminate on what does it mean to be a part of Dr. King's legacy and his spirit. So take away from this courage and take away from this focus and look forward to a chance to be engaged and coming together as a community to unite and really strategize on how to bring solutions to our city.
All right, Mr. Parker. Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We look forward to seeing that celebration coming up in just a few hours here today. And happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day to you.
Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day to you.
Yes, happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Thank you.
And just to recap what you just heard here are the details on what's happening at this morning's event. The keynote speaker, once again, will be U.S. Ambassador at Large Suzan Johnson Cook. The former chair, Simeon Bannister, will then pass his torch to his successor, Virgil Parker, who we just heard from this morning. The event will also feature musical performances, including from the MLK Junior Community Choir.